separate, they just use the hand or this basically. So when we say now, Aghora Rishihi Sahasrara Chakra.
Aghora Rishihi. Prasad Garu, you are putting this tip in your head. I can't see the top. Thanks.
Sahasrara, on the Sahasrara in the middle.
Thanks. Aghora Rishihi. Aghora Rishihi.
Now, the life breath of the mantra is the chandas. That's what gives sort of prana to the mantra. So, same mudra, bring it down to just under the nose, on the upper lip, in the middle. When we say the next line, Anushtup Chandaha.
Anushtup Chandaha. Anushtup Chandaha.
Again, there are people who just do this. Yes. Different tradition, just be aware. Sankarshana Murti Swarupo.
Sankarshanamurti Swarupo. Sankarshanamurti Swarupo.
Yosavaditya.
Yosavaditya. Yosavaditya.
Paramapurusha.
Paramapurusha. Paramapurusha.
So now we are coming to the Devata. All mantras will have Rishi, Chandas and Devata. So for Devata, same mudra, but we bring it to the Anahata Chakra, the heart chakra. So when we say the next part, Sa Esha Rudro Devata.
Sa Esha Rudro Devata. Sa Esha Rudro Devata.
Now, the next part is the Bija. What is the Bija mantra like that? What is the Shakti, strength? What gives it the strength, the Shakti and the Kilaka? So, you can continue, like I said, some people might just do this, putting the hand. You can continue using the same mudra. Now, for the next part, which is Bija, there are again different traditions. In one, they will touch the base of the spine. So basically, when you're sitting on the floor, essentially you're pretty much touching the floor because you don't move your hand to the back. In the front, basically you just move it to pretty much the floor because that is just about the floor. So the level of the base of the spine, Kundalini, where the Kundalini is Muladhara Chakra. That is one. Another tradition is right side of the chest, somewhere at the bottom of the ribs on the right side. So you can, the same mudra, of course, you can touch this. Another is the shoulder, right shoulder. What I do is, simply touch all three, bottom, chest and here. You can choose whatever you want to. So now next is Namah Shivayeti Bijam.
Namah Shivayeti Bijam. Namah Shivayeti Bijam.
So the next one is Shakti. Similar, Shakti, some people touch the feet, some the left side of the chest, same across from where we touched, and some the left shoulder. So I just say, I just do all three. So again, feet is also pretty much the same position as what you will do for the bija, because it's feet. When you're sitting on the floor, your feet are also on the ground. So you just basically touch off the ground. You can touch the feet, then bring it here, then up here. So next is Shivatarayeti Shaktihi.
Shivatarayeti Shaktihi. Shivatarayeti Shaktihi.
Now next is Kilaka, which is, in some conditions that is what the Kilaka will reveal the inner secrets, kind of thing, like, the secret opening of the vault, things like that. So, Kilaka position is, the Anahata Chakra is about here. Heart chakra. Anahata Chakra is here. And then you have the Manipuraka, which is the navel center. Exactly between the two, between Anahata and the navel center is right in the middle is the what we call solar plexus or Ananda Gandha. So when we say Kilakam, we bring it below that. So halfway between the two, between Anahata and Manipuraka, somewhere here is where we touch for Kilakam. Mahadevayeti Kilakam.
महादेवायेति कीलकम् महादेवायेति कीलकम्.
So the next one, Viniyoga, we start off with this Namaskara Mudra, and then when we say Viniyoga, we open the palm, move, keep it flat, move the tip of your tongue to the base of the ring finger, and do this at the heart level. Do this and back to Namaskara. You are inviting the Deva to be present in your heart, who is your indweller, to remain there. So we start. Shri Samba Sada Shiva.
Shri Samba Sada Shiva. Shri Samba Sada Shiva.
Prasada Siddhyarthe.
Prasada Siddhyarthe. Prasada Siddhyarthe.
Jape Viniyogaha.
Jape Viniyogaha. Jape Viniyogaha.
So now what is the next section is called Karanyasa, hand. Inviting devatas to different parts of the hand. Kara.
Prasad garu, with what I see, like left side you are invoking Shakti, right side you are invoking Rudra to come into your body. Is that like that? Like
Bija, I don't know why it started off as one thing on the right side, one on the left side. That I'm not sure. This is just tradition. Bija this side, you know, I think Shakti that side, Kilakam in the center again.
Mahadevat.
That I'm not exactly sure, what the reasoning behind that. That I'm not sure. Why it is chosen, why different parts, different traditions do that. That I don't know. Because of
Yes, that's what I felt in. Right.
Yeah. There's different places. It's like, that is, I'm sure, I just don't know that. So, very possible that's what it is. The exact reasons, I don't know. There's probably a very good reason, we have to sit with some very knowledgeable person for that, some paramparik person, they'll be able to tell us. So next, so Karanyasa. First one is Angushta, the thumb. So for each finger, we do this. As we go through the fingers. So we start off with the thumb. Agnihotratmane Angushtabhyan Namaha.
Agnihotratmane Angushtabhyan Namaha. Angushotratmane
Angushtabhyan Namaha.
Agnihotratmane Angushtabhyan Namaha.
Angushtabhyan Namaha.
Angushtabhyan Namaha. Angushtabhyan Namaha.
So next is the index finger, which is called Tarjani. So it's right. Darsha Purna Masatmane Tarjanibhyan Namaha.
Darshapurnamasatmane tarjanebhyan namaha. Darshapurnamasatmane tarjanebhyan namaha.
The next is middle finger, which is called Madhyama. Chaturmasyatmane Madhyamabhyan Namaha.
Chaturmasyatmane madhyamabhyan namaha. Chaturmasyatmane madhyamabhyan namaha.
Not Dhya, Madhyama.
Madhya.
Dhya, Mahaprana. Madhyama.
मध्यमाभ्यां नमः मध्यमाभ्यां नमः
Ring finger is called Anamika. Next one. Nirudha Pashubandhatmane Anamikabhyam Namaha.
निरूढपशुबन्धात्मने अनामिकाभ्यां नमः निरूढपशुबन्धात्मने अनामिकाभ्यां नमः
Again. Bandha.
Bandha.
Nirudha Pashubandha.
बन्ध
Bandha.
बन्धात्मने वत्थुधा बन्धात्मने अनामिकाभ्यां
Last is Kanishthika. The little finger is called Kanishthika. Jyotishtho Matmane Kanishthikabhyam Namaha.
ज्योतिष्ठोत्मात्मने कनिष्ठिकाभ्यां नमः ज्योतिष्ठोमात्मने कनिष्ठिकाभ्यां नमः
Again, pay attention. It's Kanishthika.
कनिष्ठिकाभ्यां नमः कनिष्ठिकाभ्यां नमः
So, do this. So, we are sort of washing the hands. So, first the inside, then the outside. Rub. Tick, 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 tick. Yeah. Sarvakratvatmane kara tala kara prishthabhyam namaha.
सर्वकृत्वात्मने करतलकरपृष्ठाभ्यां नमः सर्वकृत्वात्मने करतलकरपृष्ठाभ्यां नमः
So with that we finish the Karanyasa, which is the hand section. So all these Jyotish, all these different rituals. Jyotishtoma ritual is in my thumb kind of thing. Chaturmasya ritual in this here. So all of them are right here. So now we come to what is called Anganyasa. Sometimes they call it Hridayadi Anganyasa. So we go into the different parts. Now there are different mudras here. Agni, so this is for Hridaya. We will be touching the Hridaya, in which case we will be touching the heart center, Anahata. This is the mudra. 3 fingers. Agnihotratmane Hridayaya Namaha.
अग्निहोत्रात्मने हृदयाय नमः अग्निहोत्रात्मने हृदयाय नमः
For the next one, we touch the top of the head. This is the mudra.
Prasad gar, your video is not seen, Andy. No.
Others, can you see me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, we can see. Yes. So now we move this to the top of the head. When we do the next line, which is Darsha Purnamasatman Shirase Swaha.
दर्शपूर्णमासात्मने शिरसे स्वाहा दर्शपूर्णमासात्मने शिरसे स्वाहा
Next is going to be this spot between the Anya Chakra and the Sahasrara Chakra at the back of the head. Where Brahmin boys shave the head but have a small tuft of hair.
Shika.
Sort of think of it somewhere behind here. The mudra is your thumb and we hold it upside down with the thumb touching that spot. Chaturmasyatmane shikhayai vashat.
चातुर्मास्यात्मने शिखायै वषट् चातुर्मास्यात्मने शिखायै वषट्
So next is the Kavacham shield. This is the mudra. Left here. Yeah. Nirudha Pashubandhatmane Kavachayahum.
निरूढपशुबन्धात्मने कवचाय हुं निरूढ पशुबन्धात्मने कवचाय
Trisha, you have to work on the Mahapranas. Huh?
धा
You keep, yeah, you're saying the Alpa Prana version. It's not the
धा
the.
धा
Yeah, the. So next is for the eyes. We basically all three eyes. This is the mudra. When we say the next line, 3 fingers. Yeah. ज्योतिष्ठो मात्मने नेत्रत्रयाय वौषट्
ज्योतिष्ठोमात्मने नेत्रत्रयाय वौषट् ज्योतिष्ठोमात् it's not th, right? It's t. ट ज्योतिष्ठोमात्मने नेत्रत्रयाय वौषट्.
The next one is there are different mudras. Take a look at this. Some people will do this. I'm used to doing this. 3 fingers. Some people do 2 fingers. So what you do is it's like an astra. So like a trishul is what I've learned. Take your hand in this mudra, rotate it in a circular motion around your head, then hit your hand, your palm once. Some people hit twice, some people hit 3 times. I'm used to once. So essentially, you'll keep your palm down. This you take and just go around your head clockwise. Touch. So when we do this next one, Sarvakratvatmane astraya phat.
सर्वकृत्वात्मने अस्त्राय फट् सर्वकृत्वात्मने अस्त्राय फट्.
So the next one is called the bandha. Bandhas. You are locking yourself from all the directions. So I said Dashadikshi, I said, right? So big bandha. So here the mudra is here. You will see people doing this. I should maybe move back. Either 4 or 8 is common. You start with the in front of you and click your 2 fingers. And those who do 4 will then move to the right, then back, then left. That's it. So 4 dice. So you always start in front of you and click in each of those 4 directions. If you are serious, some people will do 8, which means all 4. Then 45 degrees this way, then to like 90 degrees, 45 that way, then behind, 45 this way, and that way. So you go in 45 degree increments and you stop to your left, somewhere to your left. You can, mostly you'll see 4. Some people will do 8. So that's what you're saying, you're locking yourself. And then after that, some people do this. After you click your 4 clicks or 8 clicks, do this. Again, very few people do this. Some people do, mostly not done. That if you may have seen this. You probably not seen it. Some people do this.
I've seen this.
I'm now basically blocking myself from any disturbance from anywhere. When I start starting the Parayana, I'm blocking off all disturbances. So that's why what you do is after the Japam Puja, Japabhishekam is over, you do the opposite. You start with the same, we do whatever we have done so far, we will repeat the same thing, starting from Agnihotra Hridayana. So we will repeat the current, Hridayadina Agnyasa, starting from Agnihotra Hridayana, Dachapurnamasa, Seswa, etc. But when you come to this last line, Bhur Bhuvaswaram, Digbandha, we'll go in the opposite direction and say, instead of Digbandha, we'll say Digvimochaha. We are breaking that law. So you start from wherever you ended, either your left or 45 left, and keep going the opposite direction, and you stop in front of you, clicking till you come to the front and say Dig Vimochaha. So right now we'll just do the bandha. Bhur Bhuvas Parom Iti Dig Bandha.
भूर्भुवस्वरोमिति दिग्बन्धः भूर्भुवस्सुवरोमिति दिग्बन्धः.
With that, we have finished the Nyasa. That's when we get to the Dhyanam. So, those are the mudras. That's what again. Like it's a paramparic thing, you know. So maybe if you go to, I don't know, Nataraj Garu, I don't know, Dharwad. Maybe if you go to the next time you go, you may want to go to the temple there and check with the priests, you know, when they're doing it. You know, ask them what mudras, you know, what sort of mudras they do. You know, they may do something different, you know. So it might be good to know what traditions, what parampara they follow, what they do. So it's very possible you go to different temples. They may have a different way of doing it. This is common enough, you know. Like, I mean, Digbandha by and large, this is done. 4 is very common, clicking 4 times. Some will do 8 times.
Sir, we basically go to Sringeri, sir. Sringeri.
Oh, you go to Sringeri, okay. Next time when you go, just check out, see how they do it. Now that you know, see how they do it. In fact, one of the teachers in Bombay who taught a lot of people, he's still there. In fact, I asked my friend to talk to him this morning. He's actually Sringeri trained.
Wow.
Sharat Chandra Bhatt. So a lot of people learn from him. Yeah, so basically we do Gananantva, and then traditionally you do this third Anuvaka of Chamakam. We didn't do it because we've already gone through that. Only Tara hasn't learned Drum, so I'll just skip that for you because that's learning this one off is really it doesn't really go with the flow, you know. So just FYI, you know the whole of Rudram, then we learn this also. So once we do this one, Kanchame, we finish that, then we start the
Rudrapat.
Yeah, so that's when you do. And then, you know, whether you once or Ekadasha, you know, whatever. And after it is just technically, yeah, you know, you say, okay, now that you've finished it, you do this, you go back and do the Digvimocha till that, yeah.
So where is that, Tandi? I don't know. Prasad Gar, I never know about this doing that, redoing that and opening. And where are that mantras?
Which?
About opposite ga mali you're unlocking yourself antunar kada.
The mantras are the same. It's only the mudra that's different. You just change Digbandha, you will say only word that you change from Digbandha, you say Digvimocha.
Oh, okay. Digvimocha. Okay.
Yeah, you just change that one word.
Nice.
I mean, this is, see, there's more to it, you know. Then you have the Upachara Puja, also some people will do that with the Bijam, Yam, Ram, Ram, some, you know, Gandhandharayami, Dupam, Dakshayami, Dupam Agrapayami, etc. So that's also, it's not in this book, but those who are doing it, if you do it ritually, those who know, and, you know, they'll do that also. So usually that comes before the Shanti part. I think it's after the Dhyanam.
Dhyanam before the
After the Dhyanam that comes, you know, so.
I did some recording, Dave, of Lagunyasam to send you last week. I'm not happy, so I did not. I would practice more and do it.
So, anyway, you can come off mute, all of you. Thank you, Prasad, for showing those mudras. Actually, when we do Sandhya Vandanam, these days, it's good to get to learn from you once again about the same. I'm ashamed to say I don't do a Sandhya Vandanam much, man. You know, it's like hardly. It's been a while since I did Sandhya Vandanam. You know, so I should maybe tomorrow restart. Yeah, actually. Yeah, I do once in a while. It is not a good thing. It's not a good thing, yeah. You know, I told this one story. When Parmacharya was there, still in the body, he had talked about, some devotee had gone to him and said, Guruji, what is this? You know, there's so much of rampant atheism, especially Tamil Nadu, you know, Marxism, atheism, conversion going on, you know, money coming in. What is this? You know, Hindus are not really learning about Hinduism, etc. Then he asked this fellow, forget about other people, tell me about you. He said, do you do Sandhya Vandanam every day? He said, no. He said, don't talk about you, you would first do Sandhya Vandanam, then okay, don't talk about others, you talk about yourself, okay? So it's like, that one thing is that, you can do that, but there are certain Nitya karmas you're supposed to do it, and what my dad told is that you stop doing Sandhya Vandanam, then you need to again get initiated, or you need to do Sahasra Gayatri, then only you can start the Sandhya Vandanam again. I mean, I live on it. No matter what, every day I chant Gayatri, I chant Rudram. Yeah. Doing that, so at least hold on to the knowledge that my dad gave me. Yeah. I look at this as, they know that it was a little different at that time. So I also look at this as like, let's, times are different, right? It's not always the same. Like somebody was saying, Patanjali Sutra, he only mentions things once. This is what it is. There's only one sutra, one line for something. When it came to Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna had to be told again and again. Every single chapter, Krishna is just repeating the same thing to Arjuna, right? So they were saying as times change, people also saying so certain things need to be told again and again and again. You did not have to tell, like Vashishta didn't have to